after after 7 habits, we have 5 approaches. Yeah. So, dear Toastmasters members and guests, good evening.
Good evening.
A lot of us aspires to become great business leaders someday, and a lot of times we have to realize, we have to find out what is the leadership approach that we are taking on. It is very important because it will affect us in the company that we will be setting up, how we want to shape or run the company that we'll be having. And even if we don't plan to have a company, I'm sure that you will have a boss. And then you want to know what's the leadership approach of your boss, and how that would actually be compatible with your career aspiration. When I say leadership approach, I don't mean personality. It's different. What I meant is that it's actually a character that was adopted by a certain business leader in putting into his company to maximize the business, to maximize the business opportunities. And a while ago, I came across with an article from Harvard Business Review. It's called "The Ways CEO Leads." And today I want to bring to you 5 leadership approaches of an effective CEO, which is strategy, human asset strategy, expertise box, and then lastly the change approach. So firstly, the strategy approach. It is about a kind of CEO that they would always want to ascertain where the company is currently, where the company currently is positioning at, and where he wants to bring the company to. This type of CEO, they will spend a lot of time outside the office to assess on the market trends, who the customers are, who are the competitors, what new technologies are coming out in the market. Take these elements back to the company, analyze, and set a new goal for the next company. Just set a new goal for the company. And because they've got so much schedule outside the office, they would actually value people in the office who he can delegate the day-to-day operational work that he wasn't able to attend to. And also he would also appreciate people who has the detailed analytical and planning skills as well. And secondly, there's the human asset approach. This type of CEO, they approach the company in a more holistic way, thinking into how they run the human business in the office. They run a lot into the performance reviews. They talk to the staff a lot, try to find out what they were thinking, and then give them training, enlighten them, and hopefully one day they will be able to, he could run the office, he will create a strong culture and a strong identity for the company of how the staff can make decisions just like he does. So the people that he would appreciate, that he would value the most, are the staff that are staying in the office for the long term, who has the company way of thinking. And thirdly is the expertise. This sort of CEO, they look a lot into the expertise. They're always finding and determining which sort of expertise that the company should adopt as a competitive advantage. They spend a lot of time doing the R&D, talk to the market experts, leaders, and the people that they would appreciate naturally will be the guys who are experts in the field, or the people who has got inventive manners. But also on the other hand, they'll also appreciate people that are not only have the skills but also have the wider view about how other aspects of business are being run. And fourth is the box approach. this type of CEOs, to them, the way they add value to a company, is to be able to shape a certain culture or a certain controls for the company, for them to drive the company. They would set different agendas, different company values. They look a lot into the financial reports to make sure that there's nothing that's dropped outside of this box that they're setting. And lastly is the change leader, is the change approach. This leader, they are mavericks. They look around. They don't stick to the old rules. They're always looking to change, always want to think different. And for them, they spend most of their time going into motivating people into having a think different kind of mind. So lastly, what I would like to bring you to the takeaway today is this 5 leaderships approach: strategy, human assets, expertise, box, and then lastly a change approach. And I hope it will be able to give some inspiration and be able to inspire you in your future work. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Alvin. I think we can get something from his